What's going on YouTube? It's your boy VCTFS coming at you with another episode today. Today I want to talk about another rogue deck. I did a rogue deck on my other channel, VCTFS 2. This is my secondary channel, MrVctrfs. Today's deck is done by the creator. His name is Whirlwind Knight. I gotta start drinking after 11. Whirlwind Knight's a guy, he made this random deck build, and it's really interesting. And he's called it a rogue deck, so I'm going to give a name for him. Rogue deck profile, I'm going to call it the Engine Graveyard. Due to the fact that the deck varies in engines, and it utilizes the graveyard so fun. Oh, puns, fucking VCT. Oh. Okay, I'm going to first just go over the deck, and then I'm going to talk what I would change. Now I would take out and put in, because the deck, like I said, when you get a deck that has as many engines as it does, move fucking cat. When you get a deck, no, you have cats. When you get a deck that has a bunch of engines, it's really hard to point and go, I want that card out for that card, due to the fact that the deck's so variant, you can easily change another card out, Okay, so we're going to go look at the deck, and I'm going to talk about what's going to be changed, what can be changed. By the way, the deck has proxies in it, and if you bitch about the proxies, well, I'll tell you what, you buy your boy VCT some motherfucking cards, and you send it to me. Not that I don't have money for the cards, but due to the fact that I don't play certain cards as much, I don't really buy and or trade for them. And if I get them, I trade them away as soon as possible, because people go crazy for them. Another thing is, if you guys want your deck featured on MrVctrfs 2 or VCTFS 2, PM me. Do not tell me, like, hey, can I put this on your main channel because it has more subs, I get a little out of views. No, it's not how motherfuckers it's gonna go. I have 2 channels, and I will swap in, deck profile between each channel. Alright, boys and girls and females, let's check out what we got here. Charizard. You play 3 Charizards. This card's really good. I mean, you need 4 fire energy, but the fucking effect he has right here, Pokemon Energy Burn, it's really good. So you play that. 2 Legendary 6 Samurai Kageki. 2 Kagamusha. 1 Elder. 2 Raikou. 2 Junk Synchron. 2 Doppel Warrior. 2 Debris Dragon. 2 Lone Fire. By the way, these are ulti. Okay. 1 Spore. 1 Glow Bulb. 1 Dandelion. 1 Titanium. 1 Effect Veiler. 1 JD. 1 Celestia. 2 Jane. 2 Wolf. 2 Lila. 1 Caius. 1 Darkon Dragon. 1 Gores. 1 Plague Spreader. 1 Cyber Dragon. On to the spells. 3 Potter Avarice. 2 Solar Recharge. And Light Brigade. Now, if you guys did your math, this is 39 cards, not including the Charizard, which I side deck every now and then, depending on my Pokemon has a Water type monster. I'll fucking get in there. No, I'm not Water, Leaf. I'll fucking get in there and I'll fucking burn the shit out of that cocksucker. I'll be like, what? Fucking. Okay, no. So that's the deck right now. And he has Water. I just side deck my Charizard off for Leaf Pokemon. The thing is, this deck, it's very, very weird to me. And I don't use it weird in a bad context. Due to the fact that, oh, by the way, he had 1 card missing. Before I didn't even discuss my deck, he had 1 card missing. I could only assume, and I didn't get a chance to PM him back because I wanted to make this video as soon as possible. I could only assume it's a 40 card deck. It could be 42. It could be a bunch of cards. And actually, I'm going to just go over these cards. It's probably one of these cards that he just missed out the type. And also, let me go over the Synchro deck. The Synchro deck's going to be... Fuck, where's my mouse? There it goes. The Synchro deck's going to be 1 Sheehan, 1 Cherry Beast, 1 Junk Warrior, 1 Browneck, 1 Mistworm, 1 Trishula, 1 SSD. Which I'm gonna look super, I'm gonna look like a super fucking idiot because it's probably something. Stardust Dragon, right? Yeah, probably that. 1 Formula. 1 Stardust. Okay, SSD. PM me for SSD. PM if you guys know what SSD means. Hopefully it's not a SCD. Frozen Fischero, Black Rose Dragon, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Iron Chain Dragon, Dark End Dragon, Scrap Dragon. So that's the whole deck right there, guys, girls, females. It's a very interesting build, and like I said, it could be missing 1 card, it could be missing 2 cards. I do not know as far as if it's 40 or 42, but there's a lot of cards I feel that this deck just needs. And the thing is, like I said, this deck has multiple fucking engines. This deck, talking to the creator of Whirlwind Knight, he's said he has won. Out of all the duels he does in locals and whatnot, he'll win, he'll win like 3rd turn probably. He'll get the 3rd turn playoff. Out of like 4 or 5 games, he'll win about 3 to 4 of them. So it has a pretty good consistency ratio and whatnot. It can't win long run, but in an early game, he really goes off. He says right off the back, anti-meta smashes. I normally get a lot of people be having about anti-meta. And you know, they go, what about Thunder King Rao? Well, Thunder King Rao is going to be a pain in the ass for the deck. He also said, you know, it's consistent and works pretty well. Tops every week at his locals. You know, you move with a bubble at a time. You're going to get pro plays. You know, the deck has a lot of fucking craziness to it. And the thing I want to discuss is that there's still things that is missing. But then you get all these kind of variant engine build decks, and you're going to have a card or two missing. You always want to put a card extra two in. But if you do, you know you're going to fuck your shit up, make your averages not go live anymore. And then if you get drawn to average early game, you can have dead draw. So you don't have any of that shit. A couple of cards I want to talk about as far as I would advise to have in. One of them is definitely going to be Royal Decree. You're playing all these fucking traps. I mean, you're playing all... Sorry about these fucking cats. Move your fat ass. You're playing all these fucking, fuck. You're playing all these monsters, a couple of spells, and no traps. Royal Decree is an obvious card. You know, let's get your Royal Decree out there. Make your opponent use his MSTs, I mean, if he has them, and go Silent Warning. You know, stop his Silent Warning. Sorry about that. These cats are fucking pissing me off. Monster Reborn's another card you definitely want to have in. Monster Reborn's that card that you just want to play. Staple! Darkhold, Giant Grenade. I mean, I guess, my opinion would be one of the cards that would make it 40. That card he did not tell me was possibly Giant Grenade, because it would just help you get explosive playoff, help your JDs go off, and help you get your synchros off, and you get a synchro off early, you know, without spells and traps in the way. You're looking good. Another card that's another possibility would be Gateway. I see you have the 2 Kigekis, 2 Shiens, and an Elder. You play Gateway, it's going to help you out there, but at the same time, it's not really going to help you out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could play it, and if you could go that synchro route, then you're going to be going good. But, you know, to add to your hand, to get the pluses in your hand as you go Shien. But it's a double-sided story depending on how many Samurais you play. I mean, you only play 5, so it's not that big of a deal. Shien Smoke Signal. Shien Smoke is another way to get you, you know, basically any of the 6 Samurais in your hand. You get one in Shien Smoke Signal. That right there is Shien, and that's what you want to happen. So that's another possibility you want to add in your deck. Another card is Rhoda. You got a lot of warriors. I mean, a lot of warriors. You know, 6 Samurais, a lot of the junk motherfuckers, a lot of that silly shit, and you want to get that shit to your hand, and you want to start making those plays early, and Rhoda gives you that, you know, basically gives you that option of what do you want to pick, what do you want to do, and Rhoda is definitely one of those cards you definitely want to consider. Another card, you know, I see a lot of Dandelion, Global Spore, a lot of shit that you don't want to have in your hand, because it's going to piss you the fuck off. Phoenix Wing Wild fucking Wing Blast is a great fucking card. A lot of people say, oh no, it's bad. No. You go Phoenix Wind on a motherfucker, when they go off, they're gonna fucking have egg in their face and get their ass whipped. So, yeah, Rhoda's a fucking great card. Phoenix Wind Blast is a great card. Another thing I saw in your deck that really interested me is you got only 1 JD. Now, I personally love playing 2 JDs. I would never play 3. I don't really like playing 1. I think 2 is the perfect number for Judgment Dragons, and I definitely think that you should add another JD in this deck, giving you that ability to explode and fuck your opponent's fucking shit up. Another card, like I said, back with Phoenix Wild with Chicken Wing Blast and shit. You got a lot of shit like Dandelion, Global Spore, even, you know, Titania you have in your hand. You're like, this is garbage. You know, Titania you could get, you know, you could throw it back in the fucking graveyard. You know, Pot of Avarice her, and then and then you fucking, you know, add it back to the hand with fucking that fucking card. So, you know, another card that you want to consider would be Monster Reincarnation. I mean, what greater play? You got Monster Reincarnation, ditch Titania, add JD to your hand, Pot of Iris at Titania, fucking JD, nuke field, and then go fucking Lone Fire, Titania, or, you know, whatever the fuck you want to do in that situation. That's a fucking power play. I mean, you just nuke this field, and you hit him 58 fucking 100 damage, and you got JD help you mill 3-4 at the end of the turn. Makes you look great all day long, and you mill fucking Dandelion. In my opinion, the game is done at that point. Another card... Card Trooper. Now, I don't like 2 Card Troopers. I really don't. But I also play any kind of plant build that had, you know, fucking Three Dragon. I'd say you definitely need him. You definitely need a Card Trooper. He's your plus. He's your black Rose. He just helps you get that shit done. Another thing with Synchros, I saw you had 1 Formula Synchron. I like running 2 Formula Synchrons in this kind of situation due to the fact that, you know, it's so fucking badass when you go fucking Black Rose Nuke on their turn. You know, people just get angry because they get your ass up with a Black Rose new. Dead serious though. And that's why you have 3-part avatars. And I understand why you have 3-part avatars. And 3-part avatars make perfect sense. Another card I suggest having, we 1-for-1. Once again, you have you have that Titanium in your fucking hand. You go 1-for-1. Titanium's now gone, and you got fucking Glow Up in the field. Great plays all day long. You know, 1-for-1's another great card. I mean, you can do the same with Spore as well. Last card, Card Destruction. Card Destruction. A lot of these plant builds don't like it because they feel it's a negative to their hand. But if you go to Card Destruction and you dump shit and draw good shit, you're making good plays. And I think Card Destruction is a great card in any kind of plant variant, even Tengu plants. And people are like, oh no, but you might draw the Tangles. Yeah, but I mean, if you lost those Tangus, if those Tangus are gone, milled 3 in the graveyard, and you go Card Destruction with fucking shit in your hand, you could draw into an average to make that Tangles live again. As well as Lone Fire. So you got a lot of plays, a lot of options you could do with this kind of rogue deck. This is one rogue deck that has a shit ton of options. I mean, I can name more and more cards and make a fucking hour video on how many fucking options you could have. But seriously, MrVctrfs is a great card. Guys, like I said, you want to have your video up on a deck idea. PM me the whole deck list. Tell me a little bit about it and whatnot. I might have it on this channel, my next channel. Another thing is, if you guys want to ask questions, please don't ask it to me. Write questions down, but don't fucking hating on me. Like, MrVctrfs, why don't you play 2 Global or some shit like that? Because I'm not the creator of this deck. The creator of this deck is Whirlwind Knight. Not that I'm putting any kind of blame on him, but I just want to give full 100% credit to the creator of the decks and Whirlwind Knight. And I want you guys, if you do think it's a good deck, definitely go to the channel, definitely subscribe to him, definitely PM, ask some questions about it, show your revisions, talk about it and shit. This is your boy VCTFS, got my shit. That's my 2 cents.